Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Professor Pivot. Just wanted to do a little quick recap analysis on GJ so far for this week. Today's already Tuesday, and we're I guess you can call it midway through the NY session, but so far this week, only trading GJ. I think I've taken a total of what else? One, two, three, four trades. And I pretty much want to give a little breakdown analysis of what I saw, why I got in, and then what happened. So, just based off of this, one, two, lost two. Pull this up real quick just so we can show the pre-market analysis. This is Ethereum, no bueno. Okay, so DJ, pre-market analysis. This is the 1 hour chart. This is done on Sunday. Wait a second. Yeah, so we had buys above 149.820. Sales to go back down and catch this Wakefield below 149.458. And the buys played out. So I started looking for buys once we got above 149.820. So let's see what happened. Right here. So yeah, the first trade, market open here, pushed down. I saw, exhaustion below here. So I wasn't real confident, that we was gonna have enough momentum, volume, anything to get down to this weekly Wakefield just yet. And I knew from last week that there was a level that hadn't been tapped yet, that I would like price action to probably hit before we started making new lows. So I was definitely looking for buys, whether we went down and got that Wakefield first, or if we came out bullish and went up to that level that wasn't hit yet. So what happened was, first trade, price pushed up, started pulling back, got above my buy zone. Then I take an entry here. I waited for it to pull back. I wanted to show it to me and then pull back, and I wanted to first buy. I don't think I didn't wait for the pullback. I saw it push up and then pull back. And then once I saw it start go bullish again, I hopped in. And that's how I got stopped out because I didn't wait for it to come all the way back down. So my entry was, after price pushed up, pulled back and started pushing bullish. And then I had tight stops, right at that level because I said if we came back in the range, then this possibly would have turned out to a fake out on higher time frames and it would just melt back down and get that Wakefield. So this first trade got clapped. So then once I saw that, I was in my feelings. I waited, and I said, okay, well, if price pushes up higher than that level and it don't go back into the range, I'm gonna wait for it to pull back. And that's what happened. Price pushed up, pulled back, and I took the breakout as it pushed up again. Pushed up. Original stops was down below this level, and then as this trade began to take off, I saw it coming back up to this level. I saw it break down, pull up, wick out. I saw it push down, close back bullish, and then off the 5, I took a second entry, and then it pushed up, and I let all this play out. So then what happened was I started to trail my stops after every higher low. When uptrend, I had all that marked up, but it's deleted now. And then we made it all the way over to here. First trade got stopped out at 154.65 for a total of 50 pips. Could have been 79 pips, but it is what it is. Second trade went from here and got stopped out earlier. I stopped above. I had this one a little bit tighter because the entry wasn't the best. Entry should have been down here, but I wasn't at home in front of this screen here, so I couldn't do it the way I wanted to do it. So I just trailed stops based off of the structure that I saw and caught total of 42 pips. But then, stepped away from the market a little bit. I let the Asian session play out, open up and do its little thing. What I saw was we hadn't had a retest of the highs or a retest of the NY lows that was previously set. So what I saw, just looking back at price action, I saw a price push up. Asian Open gave us a high, gave us a low, retested that high, retested that low, was not able to break the high at any point of the Asian session but we also was not able to break that low as well. Go ahead and delete these trailing stops. Be a little bit clearer. But yeah, so we got the Asian range here, the high, the low. And what I saw was with this resistance here, I saw this candle close above, where all these candles are weakening out at. Not by a whole bunch, but when you already got a clear direction, you already got a pattern or thought process of where price action is going. Like I said, I had that level on the higher time frame that hadn't been touched yet. I was expecting price to reach there, so I was very easily able to get in. What happened was my internet went down. I couldn't see these charts. So the chart that I had on my phone, I took this trade anyway. It was dynamic risk. It wasn't full risk. But what happened was put this trade in. I had original stops below this Asian low. As I started thinking about it, I was like, well, if price, because I went to sleep and left the trade running. If price is not able to break this Asian high or this NY high, then it's going to come back. I already knew that. So what I did was took my stops from down here and trailed them up below my entry candle. Price pushed all the way up here, did not reach my TP. I was asleep, so I didn't catch none of these profits. All of it went right back to the broker. And as you can see, we got clapped. So lesson learned. This was this target here that I was reaching for was back into this level, back into the structure, but this was the level I should have caught profits at. But I was thinking, if we broke above this high, then yeah, well, I thought we was coming back up to test these highs. So it fell short just a little bit, pushing into that order block, and yeah, came all the way back down. So total 45 pips, that I missed out on, and completely came all the way back down and it took me out. So at this point, like I said, 1-2, lost 2, as you can see. Tight stops, 14 pip stop on this one. This one had a 6.1 pip stop. So, overall, from the profits we had here, a little bit above, right above, slightly above break even. So, I'm satisfied with that because if I would have been awake, then I would have won this trade. I would have closed, seeing how close I was from TP. Starting to see all these wick price slowing down. 7 pips away, I'm sure, most definitely sure I had on my analysis that I drew up on my phone, I had a TP1 right here at the New York high. So I'm pretty sure I would have took some profit off around that area. But seeing how strong this candle look, I probably would have let it run until I saw a bearish print. So yeah, overall did lose that one. And then after that, like I said, I was asleep. So pretty choppy into London. You got the London high, London low, possible retest, pullback, retracement, however you want to look at it, and it just fell out again. NY low, NY high. So now, price is pretty much playing in between that range. From the top down, I do see that the market is still making lower lows and lower highs. Where it wants to go right now, I don't really know because this ain't my trading time. I'm just up today and wanted to make this video real quick because I'm trying to get in the habit of putting out, my weekly reviews on the weekends, and then by Tuesday, right into Wednesday, possibly, however time allows, get these recap videos in. So that way I can clear this chart out and then mark up from scratch. But the way this looks very bearish. It might pull our way back down to that this week's weekly higher low, which I think is somewhere in this zone. Yeah. Go back down to the 15. I think you can see a lot better. So this is last week's weekly close. The market open on 4/23, 22nd. There's your weekly open. Then you got your weekly low, your new weekly high. And I would have said that this would have been somewhere up in either this one or this one would have been your weekly high or low to give you the new highs. I like to look at that off the higher time frame. It's kind of hard to judge it on the 15-minute. But the way I judge it is your price pushed up, price consolidated, pulled back, rested for a bit, and then made new highs. But what you can see is it did that here and here. So how I pretty much will base it or judge it is based off of, where price stopped at over here, whether it's this the strong level or if this is a strong level. And whatever happens after this move right here, if this falls out, break those lows, wherever it stops, if it stops, within this level or within this level, that will be my weekly high or low. 'Cause we got the low, then we got the high. But yeah, for the most part, that's what I've seen on GJ. I have not traded or looked at any other charts um, off the weekly review. I think I dropped all of these. So um, weekly review, we got Ethereum is one, uh, DXY was two, gold was number three, GJ was number four, AU five, UJ six, and then GU was the seventh one. So I've only been taking trades off GJ because I really feel like it's been trending lately, and the way I trade in my setup has been playing out perfectly. So had I had internet, had I been at home, had I just been sitting and watching, you know, seeing this, I probably would not have got in within this range because I don't want to get clapped. And then what you can see on the smaller time frames is that this is very choppy. Yeah, we did sweep and manipulate this level, but it would have been really, really tough to say you got the you, me, he, whoever trading. I would have the confidence to see this price action right here and then see that sweep and be like, oh yeah, I'm a buy right there. So I would have definitely probably waited for it to get above my 149, 818 level and then start looking for buys. But just taking the break and close above that level, just buying and holding based off of the Sunday analysis, that trade could be possibly still running, you know. Um, taking it from this level, seeing it go as high as it did, and now it's pulling back, you still be 63 pips in profit, taking it from the original level. So the trading is getting better, the outlooks are getting better, the results are getting better. It's your boy Professor Pete. That's all I got for this round. I see y'all at the end of this week for the weekly wrap up review. I'll let you boy.